in Tennessee, and I grew up in Connecticut, and I've never seen the ice, on the trees not melt. It's 30 degrees. Why isn't it melting? And I just went on there and commented, well, ice melts at above 32 degrees. And then they all attacked me and said, you're wrong. It can melt at any temperature, she says. And then I even had one of her co-hosts was over at my studio, somebody else's show, and I made a joke to them all. I said, so if Candace says ice is, melts at 30 degrees, he said, he goes, it does. It does melt at that. And I went, he goes, and I said, well, I said, if it's salt water, it can. And he was like, exactly. It's just like, I mean, it has reached this cuckoo level now where what's going to happen is now that we've woken up so many people that weren't that smart, but now it's so obvious the government and the media is lying to them. Now they just think they can go choose whatever reality they want. You understand? And so the new thing is you're going to have people that serve the globalists.
Well, some people in class, interesting discussion, they're saying, how is that an adult argument? Like they feel like they're listening to 12-year-olds. I can understand what you're saying there, and I appreciate, a lot of the work some of these people do. Yeah, but I do actually agree with what you're saying because, all right, so if you have icicles hanging from a roof and it's 27 degrees outside and the sun is shining, you ever notice that? And then some of the ice will be melted in some areas and others is frozen because it's shaded or it's more in the sun. Right, and so icicles might be dripping when it's 27 degrees depending on the sun. No, I agree. I'm from Maine, so I grew up around a lot of icicles. So yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. So yeah, technically, if it's in the sun, it's heated up to a temperature just because the outside temperature is 27 degrees. So you can see how we can have this argument and both people can be right or wrong, and it's really just stupid. Right, so to base that, oh, the government's wrong and lying to you off of kind of stupid stuff like that. I see what you're saying there. It's kind of it's like a childish argument. Right.
Will fight
Yeah,
the globals,
I
try
see
to
what
build
you're
a new
saying.
future,
Hold on.
and those that just believe the earth is flat, that believe I'm a clone, that just believe everything's a fraud, that they don't think nuclear weapons are real, they don't think satellites are real. One question. Here's one question about Candace.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep, so again, yeah, so these people who think the earth is flat, that I'm a clone and blah, 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 but satellites aren't real, again, are we having an argument with 12-year-olds? Is this a halftime show? Right, I mean, so anyone that wouldn't think, satellites are real or right, to even have the argument and take it seriously, and then to base a lot of your work off of proving those people wrong, and you put a lot of time and energy and you get other people going, listen to how ridiculous these people are, and then everyone's focused on these delusions and idiotic childish things while these punks are fucking our kids. Yeah, so yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Totally get what you're saying.